No updates to USC's board. They currently have the number 2 class in 2026 according to 24/7. Looking at some stats we have no video for. Another really effective day for Jonas Williams, finishing with 274 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns. Lincoln Way East is 2-0, and they haven't been in a competitive game yet. Andrew Williams finishes with 8 tackles and 3 sacks. Samodi Kiange finishes with 2 tackles for loss. Deshonne Redeaux showed us why he's one of my favorite running backs in 2026. Just the full package. You know, right away, this dude is so fast in a straight line. He's got, I think, something like 10.4 200-meter time. This dude's just a burner, and that's what gets you kind of excited. We're going to see some of the contact balance that he runs with also. Just so well-rounded. I think they got him at 5'11", 195. Dude, this guy's playing weight is closer to 215. This was my favorite guy in 2026, you know, after watching the junior year film. It's kind of hard for me to say that because Savion Hyder's such a good football player, but this was really Deshonne Redeaux's first action this week. Really think that he played his ass off. Real nice performance from Luke Wafle, also finishing with 4 tackles and 2 sacks. I think the 2 sack number kind of is misleading to how good of a game he had, because this guy just absolutely lived in the backfield. You know, on the run plays was setting the edge, and then on the pass plays was at least getting a hand on the quarterback, it felt like, every snap. Really like what we saw from him. DeSoto's working through a quarterback situation, so we're not going to see crazy numbers from Boobie Feaster yet, but been really effective regardless. We saw him have a kick return touchdown last week. He would have been open downfield for like a 60-yard touchdown on this play. Really nice ball adjustment, and then also like the effort we're seeing on these run plays. Really nice stock block there. Great game between Mater Dei and Kahuku this weekend. If you're a USC fan, there were tons of USC commits in this. If you're just a football fan, this was just a great football game. Go check this out on Tahitian Thunder via YouTube. That's where I got all these clips from. Good game from Mark Bowman. Also saw Ely on the other side of the ball come up with a really big sack. You know, this almost kept Kahuku in, and they almost won. They had a chance to win this game because of this sack here. And then I included this last clip because we have some Trojan on Trojan action. This is Ely versus Bowman, really getting after it. Saw them shake hands after the game, but really like what we saw from both guys. And we're going to wrap up with Tron Baker. Only have 1 catch on video, but he did finish with 6 catches, 136 yards, and then 2 touchdowns. But really good start to the season for him. SC routed Georgia Southern 59-20. We're going to see them open up Big Ten action next week as they head to Purdue. No major developments in USC's recruiting stuff this week. I just want to highlight on what we saw from Deshonne Redeaux. This guy we didn't really see last week as Oaks Christian got blown out by Sierra Canyon. I'm not even sure if he played in this game. And then this week against Liberty, he didn't play in the first quarter. You know, I saw he finished with 250 yards, and then I was watching the game. I was like, I don't see him with the ball. And then by the second quarter, they started giving him the ball. I don't know if he was on a pitch count or if he's a bit injured or what. He didn't look injured. Man, this dude is so fast in a straight line. We saw that, and then when he's not fast in a straight line, he's just running through arm tackles. It's one of my favorite guys in 2026, no doubt. Really excited to follow the rest of his season, but it looks like he's kind of on a pitch count, which if I'm a USC fan, I hate to say it, I kind of get excited about that because this is a guy that's going to be fresh walking into campus, but one of my favorite guys, I think, committed to USC right now. Besides that, you know, I thought overall pretty good performance. Not the same defensive stuff that we saw last week, and that's more because I couldn't find stats, couldn't find video. Luke Wafle, great football player. You guys let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.